Jenko people, I have a story for telling now, but I wonder if I should have tell it. But anyways, I'm gonna share the story with you guys, and you let me know what you think the moral of the story is, or if it's a good story or it's a bad story. So if you're interested in story time, this is a story time, a chapter from my childhood, many years ago. I think I was about 8 or 7 years old at the time. Long story short. So for whatever reason, I don't remember at this particular time in history why me and my brothers decided to skull school. For those of you who don't understand the Jamaican terminology for skull school, it simply means that we skipped school. Okay? So anyways, we were watching a Japanese chef, cook up some rice balls. So we decided that, okay, we're not going to school today, so make we cook up some rice balls, So we get, one person get the flour, one person mixing up the flour, one person putting on the water for boil it, and one person preparing the rice. Now we are there now contemplating whether or not at the stove, mind you, or in the kitchen, contemplating whether or not how we supposed to boil this dumpling. So we were there in conversation. Is cooking cook the rice first, or put the rice in the flour and then put it in the water to cook it? So we were there debating on whether or not if we should cook the rice first, or just put the raw rice in the flour mixture to make the dumpling and then put it in the pot. So woe and behold, how the kitchen was set up though. From this angle where I'm standing, you have a window in front of you, and the kitchen door that leads to the dining area is right here. So anyways, when we there contemplating about how matzo sori or whatever the Chinese or Japanese chef was, how him cook the rice dumpling, next thing you know, we say walk past the window there. We look, we say Uncle P. So we say, oh, Uncle P, all right, man. We can just talk to him and, bribe him, beg him not to tell our parents say that we skull school or miss school. So when we there talking now, trying to say, all right, we could try and ask Uncle P not for talk. Oh, and behold, when the three of us turn so I look so, who stand up at the kitchen door? No, my father. Hey! Yes, sir. Me say, every jack man, freeze. Who have the fork over the pot with the boiling water and the steamer burn your hand, and you still stand up there with the steamer burn your hand. So we said, everybody stop talk and freeze. Hey. So, don't get that, say, I'm gonna go to school today. Everybody lose the ability to talk, but the eyes them talking. So anyways, we only found out that, unfortunately, we had back in the days what you call private lessons, like extra lessons after class. And so my father went to school that day to pay the private lesson money or the extra lesson money. And the teachers told them, or told him, or told my dad and my uncle that we have not been in school today. So my father was there baffled, now wondering, not in school, but we sent them to school. Anyways, they sure did come home. Yes, catch us skipping school. Hey. So that is not even the torture, being discovered that you miss your school. That is not the real torture. The real torture is that they say, this evening when I come home, I don't have the time now for beating or punishing her. So this evening when I come home now, I'm gonna get it. Hey, can you imagine me and my brothers them sit down there the whole time worrying about the caning what you gonna get? Me say tambourine switch or a leather belt, a long leather belt. Aye. What them call it? Them it take from cow skin. I don't have any picture of that, but I could get a picture of or a video of the tambourine tree and show you. This is the aerial view of a tamarind tree from which the tamarind switch was made. And this was one of the main tools used to punish or beat children back in my time. I'm not sure if parents are still using them. No, some parents back home, them get you cut that. Them send you, you are gonna be punished. You're gonna get the whipping, you gonna get the beating, and them send you for the instrument that how use beat you. Sometimes them will send you go pick me a tamarind switch, and you make sure say you get a nice long wispy one. Me say when you get toward that, me say the first two lick them are the hottest, it soaking in the skin. Hey, Some of the other one them that follow usually not as terrible or as hot as the first two where you get it just it's like you start a dance. Sir, may I tell you? Well, anyways, we learned our lesson, and we learned our lesson the hard way. Children, if any of you watching this is not a video about you're supposed to try and do what we did and skip school. It's not a good thing. There was one particular reason, I think, why we started skipping school, and that was because we had our youngest brother. We had to, at that particular time, we had to take him to his school and then go back to our school. Most of the times he would give a lot of trouble and he wouldn't want to go to his school. And we're trying to explain to him that, look, you cannot come to our school because you're too young. Okay? You have to go to your school every single morning. Peer problem. And when we get to school late, you get a whipping. So I said, okay, I think that particular morning we just decided that we don't want no whipping. So we decided to skip school. I guess that's, if memory serve me right, that's what it was. But anyways, guys, it's not a good thing to skip school. It's not cool. No, it's not. And we learned our lesson the hard way. I say, every jackman, I go for old clothes and all kind of thing for stuff up them clothes, so that when they receive the whipping, it not get too hot. But we decided to say, all right, stuff your clothes with newspaper. Stuff your clothes with paper. Say, oh no, your parents not stupid, and they're going to see that you stuff your clothes and ask you to remove it. Hey. Anyways, we did get a very memorable beating that night. And I don't think we ever skipped school again. If memory serves me right, I don't think we ever did again. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little story time. And if you want to have some more of these story time experiences from my childhood, just like up the video, leave me a comment, and I will try to do more story time videos for you. So right now I'm going to say, sir, I'm going to love you and leave you. So until another time. All right.